Good morning. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Boulder. My name is Laurel Sepla-Etra, and I serve as a member on the worship team. One thing I love about this congregation is our lay-led services, and you will experience one this morning. If you're joining us online, fill out a visitor form in the link in the description. We'd love to connect with you. Some of us are bringing our best selves to this space, and some of us are bringing our struggling selves. All of us are welcome here, and all of us are loved. Some of us already have open hearts, and some of us aren't quite there yet, because our hearts have gotten a little beat up this week and might have forgotten how to trust and open. Your heart is welcome here, no matter how bruised. We welcome you among us. All of us are imperfect, but we're here to drop our defenses and trust that what happens in worship is powerful and life-giving. Together, we affirm that this day and our being together can make each of us braver, more compassionate, and wiser than when we woke up this morning. We welcome you here.
This week, as Laurel mentioned, there is no minister in the pulpit. This is one of our quarterly lay-led services. Members of this community are leading worship, sharing our understandings and experiences with you. In doing this, we affirm that church does not reside in a minister, nor in a building, nor in a creed. We make church together. Today, we invite you to join us in considering what is it that opens you up to feelings of compassion. The Rabbi Esther Adler has written, "There is a hierarchy of responses when we encounter suffering. Pity says, 'I see your pain.' Sympathy says, 'I understand your pain.' Empathy says, 'I feel your pain.' Compassion says, 'I am with you in your pain, and I will help.' Our flaming chalice is the symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith. Among its many meanings, it reminds us that within our separate selves burns a flame of unity and connection. The chalice flame invites us to bring our whole selves to this sacred space with compassion for each other and for our world.
Our opening hymn this morning is in the teal hymnal. Will you rise in body or in spirit and join us in singing? May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease.
Good morning. I'm going to begin our wisdom story for all ages with a question for the under 30 crowd. Who has heard the phrase, ugga mugga? Ugga mugga. Or, as my father, a Midwestern auto repair specialist would say, check your oil. Both of these phrases mean I love you in their context. Ugga mugga is a short phrase offered to us from Daniel Tiger, who is a character inspired by the original Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And ugga mugga means I love you in his family, and it's spoken in contexts where maybe we don't want to say, I love you. Maybe it's goodbye at school. Maybe it's a sweet bedtime. But ugga mugga to Daniel Tiger means I love you. Just like when I was a college student, my dad, on his way out, or on our way out of the driveway, he would shout, check your oil, because he wanted to take care of us. And his way of expressing compassionate action was by saying, check your oil and take care of your car so you're safe on the road. Today, we turn toward compassionate action as the center of our spiritual practice. And I want to offer another poem to you, also from Mr. Rogers, public media icon. This poem is titled, There Are Many Ways to Say I Love You. There are many ways to say I love you. There are many ways to say I care about you. Many ways, many ways, many ways to say I love you. There's the cooking way to say I love you. There's the cooking something someone really likes to eat. The cooking way, the cooking way, the cooking way to say I love you. There's the eating way to say I love you. There's that eating something someone made specially. The eating way, the eating way, the eating way to say I love you. Cleaning up a room can say I love you. Hanging up a coat before you're asked to. Drawing special pictures for the holidays and making plays. There are many ways to say I love you. Just by being there when things are sad and scary. Just by being there to say I love you. You'll find many ways to say I love you. You'll find many ways to understand what love is. Many ways, many ways, many ways to say I love you. Cooking, eating, cleaning, drawing, playing, being, understanding, love you. Ugga mugga.
You probably have figured out by now that one of my favorite ways to say I love you is singing. And, of course, singing together, because I can sing by myself, and I do, but it's more fun to sing together. And one of the ways that I've been trying hard to learn to say I love you even better is by trying to learn little bits of sign language when I can. This is hard for me sometimes because I don't always learn my sign language the best. And one of the ways that Lori tells me that she loves me is helping me with my sign language because I don't always get it right. And she taught sign language for 30 years and sometimes helps me when I get my sign language wrong. So I appreciate that very much. So I can't promise that my sign language is correct, but I will do my best. So I know sign language, I know some sign language maybe for this song, and I'm going to teach it to you. So we have a couple signs. So you do a flat hand with one finger down, and we swipe it this way to do empty. And the opposite of that is you do a fist and you put your hand the other way to do full. And then otherwise, the symbols are the same for the rest of the song. We do open, and we do receive. So the song goes like this. May I be empty and open to receive the light. May I be empty and open to receive. And then the opposite is full. May I be full and open to receive the light. May I be full and open to receive. That's it. May I be empty and open to receive the light. May I be empty and open to receive. May I be full and open to receive the light. May I be full and open to receive. May I be empty and open to receive the light. May I be empty and open to receive. May I be full and open to receive the light. May I be full and open to receive. One more time through. May I be empty and open to receive the light. May I be empty and open to receive. May I be full and open to receive the light. May I be full and open to receive.
As you entered the room today, you might have picked up a small piece of paper and maybe a pencil. If you do not have a piece of paper or something to write with, please raise your hand and we will make sure that you get one. You will find a use for these in just a few minutes. Still got some folks in the back corner, it looks like. Oh, and there's someone here. Thanks, Nicole. Okay. So we're going to take a pause. Please breathe deeply. Hold it and release. Take a brief moment to be aware of your current experience. What sounds are you hearing? What different sensations are occurring in your body? When we talk about cultivating compassion in ourselves, it helps to explore different ways that we might open ourselves to choosing compassionate action. Rabbi Adler described a hierarchy of responses to suffering that we might encounter, from seeing someone's pain to understanding it, to feeling it, and finally to helping. Perhaps we are moved to compassionate action because we move from step to step up that hierarchy. The words of loving kindness meditation also suggest a progression. May I be well. May you be well. May we be well. There is, in fact, a known relationship between self-compassion and compassion for others. If I can be kind to myself, forgive my own mistakes, just give myself some slack, I make room in my head and heart for others. By easing the criticism we direct at ourselves, we look upon those around us less critically. And relieved of preoccupation with our own failings, we have more stability and energy to be helpful to others. But being kind to oneself can be challenging. So here's a way to make it a little bit easier. Imagine yourself as a child. Close your eyes if it helps. Can you call to mind a clear memory of yourself before you became a teenager and things got complicated? It doesn't matter if it's a happy moment or a sad one. Another approach is to think of a photograph of yourself from childhood. Now, holding that memory or that image in your mind, send a kind wish to that child. Wish them happiness and well-being. What words would you use to call happiness to surround them? What is the best wish you can compose for them? And here's where the piece of paper comes in. Make your wish to your childhood self more tangible by writing it down. No one needs to read it. It's just between you and your younger self. If you hold that compassionate thought for yourself in your heart, you might find that your heart opens with feeling for folks around you. None of us are alone, though it may not feel that way. There is a thread which weaves through this gathered community of broken hearts, a fiber of compassion which comes from knowing and holding and transforming suffering, tying us together as one. Each week in the service, we set aside time in ritual to mark the unseen interconnection of our hopes and concerns. This week, we offer a slightly different ritual for our joys and sorrows. Instead of setting stones into earth to represent our gathered joys and sorrows, I invite you to bring forward your message of self-compassion. When placed in water, the paper on which you have written will dissolve. For you gathered in person, I invite you to come forward as you feel so moved, starting with the back half of the room, then folks at the sides, and then the front. As you wait, let your thinking quiet, let your breath steady. Call to mind beings you love, whose well-being concerns you, including yourself. Silently wish, may you be well, may you be peaceful and at ease, may you be whole. When you reach the front, place your message of loving kindness to yourself in the water. It will dissolve into something larger than any of us, a community connected by love. I invite you to come forward. Please hold in your heart the family of friend and former member Marcia Perlman, who has passed away. For the blessings and concerns we each carry, we hold this compassionate space with love.
Some years ago, I had an experience that built compassion in me for shoplifters. I was in downtown Denver on the 16th Street Mall, just killing some time before an appointment. I wandered into the Colorado souvenir shop. I walked up and down several aisles, looking at the glass and plastic stuff and just enjoying myself, with no intention of buying anything, when I noticed that the only employee in the store was hanging around at the end of my aisle watching me. Then the next aisle, and the next. I realized that he was keeping an eye on me. I had never had this happen to me before. How many of you have been followed by security in a store? I started to get mad. The bristles were standing up on the back of my neck. I noticed he again moved to the end of the aisle I was in. Me? He's following me? Of all the nerve, I felt untrusted, humiliated, and very defensive. My blood pressure went up. I thought I could be trusted, but I became so enraged that I was thinking about grabbing a trashy souvenir and running out the door. It was all I could do to restrain myself from doing just that and landing in the Denver County Jail. It would serve him right, having the audacity to follow me. I was furious. Somehow, I managed to walk out of the store empty-handed. On the street, I realized that I felt the way many people of color, poorly dressed folks, and teenagers must feel when the staff is following them in a store, profiling them. To some people, this must happen often. Suddenly, I realized how my anger almost led me to commit a crime. No wonder then why some minority people are caught up in petty crimes. What an awakening this was. I did not want to be treated like that. And it changed the way I think about why a person might misbehave when they are not trusted or respected.
Hello, my name is Susan Borutsky, and I have a reading. It is by Dr. Clarissa Pincoli Estes, and the title is, You Were Made for This. Ours is not the task of fixing the entire world all at once, but of stretching out to mend the part of the world that is within our reach. Any small, calm thing that one soul can do to help another soul, to assist some portion of this poor, suffering world, will help immensely. It is not given to us to know which acts or by whom will cause the critical mass to tip toward an enduring good. What is needed for dramatic change is an accumulation of acts, adding to, adding more, continuing. We know that it does not take everyone on earth to bring justice and peace, but only a small, determined group who will not give up during the first, second, or 100th gale. One of the most calming and powerful actions you can do to intervene in a stormy world is to stand up and show your soul. Soul on deck shines like gold in dark times. The light of the soul throws sparks, can send up flares, builds signal fires, causes proper matters to catch fire. To display the lantern of soul in shadowy times like these, to be fierce and to show mercy toward others, both are acts of immense bravery and greatest necessity. Struggling souls catch light from other souls who are fully lit and are willing to show it. If you would help to calm the tumult this is one of the strongest things you can do. There will always be times when you feel discouraged. I, too, have felt despair many times in my life. But I do not keep a chair for it. I will not entertain it. It is not allowed to eat from my plate. In that spirit, I hope you will write this on your wall. When a great ship is in harbor and moored, it is safe, there can be no doubt. But that is not what great ships are built for.
That's not a new reading, y'all. And I love it so much for that reason, that is not new writing, and I think that's such a good reminder that there is wisdom that predates this time. There are roots that we can tap into for times such as these. Such as this gem of a song that I never, ever, ever get enough of. So will you rise in body or in spirit? I'm at the risk of being indulgent. I'm going to ask Amanda if she'd be willing to play this once all the way through for us. And then we're going to sing it through twice because I think these words are so important. And I just want us to have some time to just sink into Spirit of Life because I just think it has so much to say to us. So, Spirit of Life, my friends. Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the
This month, our offering goes to teepee raisers. I would like to invite Jim Churnside to come to the chancel to share more information about teepee raisers with us.
Hi, I am Jim Churnside. I got involved with teepee raisers through the church. What I really like about working with teepee raisers is that it's immediate and hands-on. I've done siding and roofing and fencing and electrical and plumbing and distributed food boxes and cut firewood, and it's all going to immediate needs. The teepee raisers also has a little thing off to the side that says their goal is reconciliation. And I didn't really know what that meant, didn't really care what that meant, because I was doing things to help people. And I was thinking about what I was going to say for this. It occurred to me that while I was working with people, talking to people, listening to their stories, their hopes, their frustrations, that reconciliation was actually happening without me noticing it. I want to thank you all for your continued support of teepee raisers and the people of the Dakota, Dene, and Hopi nations. Matakiwasan, we're all related.
I invite you to give as generously as you are able. For those online, you can use the QR code or find a link in the video description. For those gathered in person, you can scan the QR code or make a donation as the ushers now pass the baskets. May our gifts be used to enact justice, bringing peace and love to the Boulder community. Our closing words for today. You might have heard this advice from Fred Rogers. When I was a boy and I would see scary things in the news, my mother would say to me, "Look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping." Earlier this month, a newspaper in Rochester, New York, reported on activity by Immigration and Customs Enforcement. ICE officers showed up at a home where men were working on the roof. According to the paper, they were met with vocal opposition from activists and community leaders. Officers arrested one person who was completing work. 2 other workers remained on the roof. Activist organizations, including First Unitarian Church, had notified the public about ongoing ICE actions in their community. The article reported more than 200 people showed up in unified opposition to the ICE raid. Speakers with bullhorns provided words of support to those on the roof in Spanish, while attorneys sought to assist them in any way they could. The 2 roofers were never detained. When we open ourselves and discover a need for compassionate action, we must each reckon with our own capacity to act with our store of courage. The Dalai Lama reassures us, not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. May it be so. Before we close in song, I have some invitations. After the service today, you are invited to a reception in honor of the new art exhibition in our Soul Expressions Gallery, also known as the Emerson Room. For the next few months, enjoy the work of Di Mapes that hangs in the Emerson Room and on the wall outside it in the RE hallway. Tonight, Song Circle here at 5 p.m. with Dr. Emily. This Friday is our monthly community night from 6 to 8 p.m. There will be pumpkin carving and a special treat, cabaret and dancing. Members of the Chancel Cats are in another band, Envision, and they will be playing. And finally, next Sunday, October 5th, we will have our new member class, Finding Yourself at UUCB. It will be from 12:30 to 2, and lunch is provided. RSVP to Scott. Will you rise in body or in spirit as we close in song, number 121 in the gray hymnal, We'll Build a Land.
We'll build a land where we bind up the broken. We'll build a land where the captives go free, where the oil of gladness dissolves all mourning. Oh, we'll build a promised land that can be. Come, build a land where sisters and brothers, anointed by God, may then create peace, where justice shall roll down like waters, and peace like an ever-flowing stream. We'll build a land where we bring the good tidings to all the afflicted and all those who mourn, and we'll give them garlands instead of ashes. Oh, we'll build a land where peace is born. Come, build a land where sisters and brothers, anointed by God, may then create peace, where justice shall roll down like waters, and peace like an ever-flowing stream. We'll be a land building up ancient cities, raising up devastations from old, restoring ruins of generations. Oh, we'll build a land of people so bold. Come, build a land where sisters and brothers, anointed by God, may then create peace, where justice shall roll down like waters, and peace like once weak, where like oaks of righteousness